I cannot stand the way you look.
Hello, everyone. It's Catherine here with your collective love reading, and I hope everybody is doing well today. This is Queen Cancer Tarot Channel, and this is where you can find all of your love messages and collective readings for Cancer and the collective. I have two other channels, She Reads Tarot and Tarot Talk Live. The links for both channels are below, so please check them out when you have an opportunity, and make sure you are subscribed to all of my channels. Also, I do a fun giveaway on this channel. All you have to do is hashtag win in the comment section, and I will enter your name in the drawing for a free reading. Also, if you would like to book a reading with me, you can do that easily by going to the website. That link is in the description box below, and you can find all the other information about the channel. The channel membership button is below. Please check that out. And also, I do a monthly giveaway. So everything that I give away on the monthly giveaway is in the description box below, and that happens on the first of the month every month. The weekly giveaways happen, of course, weekly, typically on Fridays, but it could be random days. Okay, I will be doing the giveaway on tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I will go ahead and do the announcements for the first. Okay, so there's that. Also, please check out my other readings for the month. I've already started December readings on She Reads Tarot for all 12 signs. Please check those out. I've done Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. So we're getting ready to come up on Cancer. So I know you guys definitely want to check that reading out. Please look out for that. I do typically put the links for all of the readings on my other channel, She Reads Tarot, in the post, okay, for this channel. All right. So this is going to be collective. This is for Cancer. All right. And we are going to be looking at the person that is coming towards you. All right. We want to see what this person's intentions are. What do they want with you? Okay. And so this could be love. This could be friendship. This could be partnership, business. This could be anything. So let's see. I'm going to pull some oracle messages. We will clarify with tarot and other oracle messages. It'll just be a freestyle reading. So starting with this person's energy, the person that is coming towards you, what is their overall energy? Okay. What is this person's overall energy? Okay, so we have wellness. This person could be into wellness, fitness. They could be very fit. This could be someone that is just lives a very healthy lifestyle. They make good choices. All right, we have new beginning here. Okay, so with wellness and new beginning, again, this person could be a life coach. They could be a fitness instructor. This could be somebody that helps people start, healthy lifestyles or make healthy choices. So like some sort of a coach is what I'm getting. Hit the reset button here. Now, this could also be a situation where this person is getting in fit after, a lifetime of living unhealthy. So this could be somebody who's on a new path of wellness. Okay. So yeah, this could be somebody who didn't always take such great care of themselves, but they are on a new journey. So we have resources. Okay. This could be someone who is a business owner. They have multiple forms or sources of income. This could be somebody who's very resourceful. Okay, they could have help in a lot of different areas. This could be somebody who's also very like crafty or manipulative. They know like what buttons to push. We have investments here. So I'm getting more of an energy of this is someone who does well for themselves. This person has multiple streams or forms of income. They have a 401k. This person may have CDs, IRA, and accounts, stocks, bonds, even a trust somewhere. This person has some money. This person has money or options or ways they can get it. Under the deck, we have love life here. Okay. So the person that is coming towards you is someone who is looking at you in a romantic aspect. Okay. Love and be loved here. So I also am getting an energy of, this is someone that you can focus on the connection with. This is someone that has their business taken care of. You know what I mean? Like all of some of the things that kind of get in the way in relationships is already taken care of with this person. Interesting. So tell me about wellness here. Okay, tell me about wellness. Okay, in the reverse, interesting. I was thinking maybe the deck was no. In the reverse, we have the Empress coming out here. Hmm. Lack of progress, y'all. This is someone who's not, there's a lack of growth, a lack of progress. Things aren't going so well for this person. And I feel like with live a healthier lifestyle and new beginnings, this person is coming into a change. But I feel like it wasn't always the case. This could also be an energy of someone who may have had some issues with a pregnancy. Because I have the love life card here. I also have resources and investments here. So there could be a situation where someone is spending money on some sort of, this is surrounding their love life. So somebody could be trying to get pregnant. I'm getting an energy of perhaps maybe infertility. Okay. And this person is on a path to becoming fertile. This could be a situation where someone has had issues with miscarriages or not having a healthy reproductive system. And we have the 10 of Swords here. There was some sort of a loss, something that happened. This talks about failure. This talks about being exhausted. And listen, I feel like this is a sense where you had someone who has tried multiple times to get pregnant, have a child, and there has been issues or problems. And now this person is on a journey towards wellness so that they can try again with new beginnings. Tell me about new beginnings. Hit the reset button, y'all. I'm telling you. And look, we have the world here. This is a cycle. This talks about closing out a cycle, starting fresh or starting over again, trying again. Okay. And we have this wheel. All right. Or not the wheel, but we have this circle. We have the world here. So there's an energy of being in this situation, almost like being in a loop. right? And now we're on the other side. There's a situation of hitting the reset button. There was an ending. And now we want to try again. Okay. Under the deck, y'all, I cannot make this up. The Wheel of Fortune. I told you. I'm like, there's a wheel happening somewhere. There's a wheel. So the world and the Wheel of Fortune together at the same time. These are heavy travel energies here. So you could be definitely going somewhere or traveling. But with hitting the reset button, I'm getting an energy of there was a cycle that ended, and there's a sense of, yes, being exhausted with the Ten of Swords, but there's a sense in also wanting to start over. Okay. You have had a chance to have a break. You've had a chance to, get yourself together, to eat healthier, live healthier, take care of yourself, and do all the things. And now let's try again. Okay. I feel like some money was spent here. Tell me about resources. Use wisely and as needed. And invest wisely. So maybe you saved up for this, or there's an energy of you took some time to save up. Okay, look, we have the Four of Wands. So there's the energy of family here to grow your family. And maybe there's also an energy of being promised help. Okay, or assistance. That Four of Wands can represent friends or family or someone coming in to help. Okay, under the deck, you have the Ace of Wands. This is also a situation. I'm getting a sense of someone getting married. And with that Ace of Wands, this is like pregnancy. Look, we have the sun. This is like childbirth. I'm getting an energy of someone getting pregnant. Or someone who's been trying to get pregnant, okay? Someone who has spent many resources here. And with the Four of Wands, hoping to have the promise of this pregnancy at the end of the day. And I feel like things didn't happen as quickly as you wanted them to happen. I feel like with the Eight of Cups here, there's a sense of being overwhelmed, a sense of being tired, okay? A sense of, accepting that maybe this just isn't going to work, right? And kind of being overwhelmed and walking on and moving on, searching for your truth, right? And then we have investments coming in. Tell me about investment here. Tell me about investment. So, look, y'all, I knew this was going to happen. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity that is coming through. This is a promising opportunity coming through. You may even find out that you are pregnant or with child. Under the deck, look, we have the Eight of Wands, y'all, with the Four of Swords. See, there's an energy of you're going to have a conversation and things are going to move fast, but we have the Eight of Wands. If you think about that, think about 8 months, right? Think about pregnancy. It's really actually 9 months. Okay. It's actually about 9 months. But that Eight of Wands talks about change, things that are changing or moving quickly or going through changes, right? And with the Four of Swords and the King of Pentacles, there's a sense of getting rest because somebody is going to be a papa. Okay. There's going to be some parenting involved here. There's going to be someone is going to have a baby. There's going to be I feel like this is going to happen once you have made a decision to heal yourself, to not focus on it, to kind of like accept the fact that this isn't happening and just live in acceptance, right? And I feel like that's when this is going to happen. Because I'm seeing you having this conversation and then sudden changes. Like all of a sudden, things are going to change. Okay. See, we have love life and we have freaking guardian angel here, y'all. And we have transformation. I told you. There is going to be a sudden change, and then we have winning, major blessings. Okay, you are going to get everything that you wanted here. We have wealth and we have sweet success. This is going to be a success. I feel like you may be having some fertility treatments. There could be. I'm getting an energy of fertility coming through, very, very strong. Very, very strong. We got the bright ideas. That's creativity and mind power. So, again, as soon as you relax mentally, as soon as with that Four of Swords energy, you just kind of let go. I feel like once you relax, that can also have a lot to do with why you can't get pregnant. It's because you're so wound up and anxious that you're not able to, things just aren't, flowing properly and doing what they need. So, y'all, love, life, and guard, sweet success, and wealth. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what else can you tell us about the person that is coming towards Cancer? So is this person perhaps the person that you may be getting pregnant with, or the opposite? Like, is this going to be someone that is having a baby or getting you pregnant? I don't know whether you're male or female. Okay, y'all. Hold on. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. So let's see. Tell me more about Cancer's person. What else do we need to know about Cancer's person? Okay. So I've got young female and sword in the rose. Revelations. Okay. Somebody is going to find out something, and there's going to be a young female. So there's some young female that is going to be finding out a truth here. What is the truth? So we have karmic relationship and we have ascending. Okay. So transcending, and this is in the reverse. Karmic relationship, letting go, transcending. So this is talking about being determined, a young female who's determined to get something, do something, right? Find out something that she wants to hear. But with karmic relationship, this is talking about turmoil, fleeting, things not happening, with the ascending and the reverse. Learning and expansion, right? Transcending. This is like an energy of finding out you're not able to have children, or that your pregnancy is not thriving, or that it's not, you know what I'm saying, cohesive. So getting bad news here. Under the deck, we have picture. Nostalgia. missing you, looking at pictures. So this is someone that you were in a relationship with, and I feel like this person was determined to have children after not being able to. I feel like there's an energy of there was an ending, because I see the Ten of Swords, I see the World. There was some sort of ending, and with the Wheel of Fortune, however, someone is going to come back. And we have picture like this person is missing you. They wish they hadn't left. There's the energy of they're coming back to make things right. Maybe there was some frustration. Maybe this person thought that they were the problem and they didn't want you to not be able to get what you wanted. But there's going to be some sort of success here. And I feel like it's going to happen out of the blue. So, young female here. See, we have the Six of Cups in the reverse, right? This is an energy of someone who's not, it's like they're living in the past, right? When the Six of Cups is in the upright, it's reconciling with an ex. And when it's in the reverse, it's unable to move forward, holding on to the past. Yeah, someone was very frustrated. Yeah, with the Three of Swords, there was an ending. I feel like someone broke up because they weren't able. With the Six of Wands, they felt like it was their fault. They felt like they were the reason why there was no success here. Ego. And I feel like there's a sense of walking out. But this wasn't. Let's see. Tell me about karmic relationship and ascending in the reverse. So look, we have the Death card. See, I told you. There was an ending. There was an ending. There was a lot of resentment because I feel like both parties were like either blaming the other side or in their feelings thinking the other side was blaming them. So it could have been both or you know what I mean? One or the other. Under the deck, Nine of Cups. See? With the Five of Cups. See what I'm saying? There was a lot of emotions. Okay. No one was getting what they wanted. Wishes were not being fulfilled. Okay. And the blame game. The blame game. And I feel like with the King of Wands, someone took action and walked out. It got heated, right? But I feel like someone was missing their person. Someone felt bad. Someone wanted to come back. They wanted to come back to their person. Even if it wasn't, even if it meant they weren't going to try again, they were literally missing this person, right? So tell me about picture here. Okay, those cards went in a few different directions, but we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So somebody is upset, but they're waiting on something to happen. Look, High Priestess and Temperance. There's an energy of people who aren't talking, but there's a sense of wanting to heal the connection. Why are these cards just jumping out of my hands? I don't know. But there's an energy of not talking, but definitely missing. Definitely thinking about this person. Okay. There's also, I feel like, a sense of being anxious or being upset. But I do feel like there's going to be healing ultimately and divine guidance. Okay, so picture and nostalgia. I feel like there's an energy of being divinely guided to see this person or for you two to come back together. Perhaps maybe even try again. With sweet success and wealth, something good is going to happen. Okay, something good is going to happen. So before we get into that, Okay, let's see. What is this person's intentions? Okay, what is this person's intentions? What is this person's intentions for Cancer? That's coming back around. Synchronicity. They want to get together with you. They want to get together. I told you, and we have marriage under the deck. They are ready to do the thing, the fizzle, right? They're ready to get together with you in sync. Okay. They want this to come together. And I feel like miracles will happen. Things will happen. Okay. So, um, let's clarify synchronicity and marriage. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. So perhaps maybe there's the energy of the two of you coming together in marriage, and maybe that will change things. So maybe this person wants to come together to ask you to marry them. Okay. Hoping that things will be different. We have the Four of Cups here. Okay, so there's an energy of some sort of separation or people who are apart and look the fool and a new beginning. See, this person is coming in, they want to have a new opportunity to renew things, right? Put some excitement back into the connection, or, there's an energy of when you come together in the right way, blessings will occur, things will happen. And I feel like this person is on the right track. I feel like they are on the right track. Okay, so let's see. Let's pull some more oracle. Ooh, what is the challenge? What is the challenge? What is the challenge for Cancer? Holy Spirit, angels, and okay. So we have, look, karmic relationship. So this person is in and out. The fact that I feel like it's stressful, and we have learning here under the deck. And we also have burden of tears. See, I feel like, and regrets. See, I feel like the energy between the two of you, I feel like is, if you would come together and focus on being together, that's where things are going to flourish. It's in these karmic moments of separation and coming apart and all of this frustration that I think is keeping you from getting where you want to be. So, yeah, we have regrets, we have anger coming in, and mirror effect. See, I feel like this is what is causing all the stress in the connection. Okay, so I feel like all of this is having a mirror effect on you right now, which is why you're not able to create or procreate. Like I said, depending on what sex you are, I don't know, but that is what I'm getting here. Tell me about karmic relationship here. Look, Two of Pentacles, back and forth. Can't make up your mind. You know what I'm saying? Spending more time apart than together. The Magician. There's an energy of you can do more together than you can apart. And that is the energy here. That is the energy. Only two, two can make one. You can go half on one, but you can't do it by yourself. See what I mean? Five of Pentacles. There, you can't do it on your own. You have to have people. There has to be synchronicity, togetherness. Okay, this marriage or this bond, right? Tell me about learning, burden of tears, and regret. I definitely feel like there's going to be a lesson learned in the time that you spend away. So yeah, King of Swords. So there's the energy of King of Swords is in and out. King of Swords is in and out, confusion, chaos, in and out, right? But also there's the energy of learning a lesson. Now you have the Two of Swords here with the Knight of Cups. So I feel like there's going to have to be a decision. You're going to have to make a decision, one or the other. Okay, there's the energy of one or the other. You can't have it both ways. You have the Knight of Cups and you have the Strength card. Okay, so making a decision, okay, doing what's right. Making a decision. Okay, someone is going to have to make the decision and do what's right. Okay. And once they do, I feel like everything will change. Okay. But I definitely see a King of Wands moment. I see someone who is going to be getting upset. And I feel like this anger is what kind of causes this friction or this anxiety or being closed off and not being able to make things happen. Tell me about anger and mirror effect. And we have the 10 of Wands. See? Somebody getting extremely upset. There's an energy of high stress now with the Page of Cups and being in your head, right? That's going to kill any situation. Sorry for the word, but that's just going to ruin any situation, right? Okay. Yeah, you're stressed out thinking about it, overthinking in the situation. There needs to be a sense where the two of you can, take your mind off of things, relax, have a good time together, enjoy each other, be in sync. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's pull a couple of oracle messages here. We have shift, number 9, past life. Things are going to change. There's going to be a shift, or someone from the past is coming in doing things differently. See? And your soulmate. See? This person is going to come in as your soulmate. There's going to be togetherness. Look at this, y'all. See these two hearts, the way they look? It's like two people coming together as one. That is absolutely freaking gorgeous. What else is coming? The Death card here, letting go. Letting go, transformation. Things are going to start to change. You are going to get some positive results. I am seeing someone who is going to be announcing a pregnancy. I'm just saying, Cancer. I don't know if that's what you want right now, but this is what is happening. Okay. And if you're not in the age where you're making a baby, you're definitely starting a family or coming together. There's going to be some renewal that's taking place with you and this person. Tell me about Cancer, please. Tell me about Cancer, please. Camera, keys on a ring. Yep, somebody from the past coming in. This talks about making a decision. We have sunglasses here. Okay, someone who is focusing out, or they're looking out or watching a situation, but they're giving the perception that they're not watching, perhaps. We have the dragonfly in the reverse. So this also talks about not adapting to a situation, not being lighthearted, right? Being stressed. And then we have self-indulgence in the reverse. Not taking the time to heal, not focusing on self. And then love call. Not today. And then we have coffee cup and the sword and the rose again. Protection, power, once you get together and talk and work together. Love call, not today. So with that Four of Cups energy that I saw, there is going to be a sense of not being interested at first. One person is not going to be on the receiving end. But I feel like there is going to be a conversation and there is going to be a lot of clarity. There's going to be a coming together, a bit of solidarity that is going to take place. Once that happens, everything is going to transform. This entire relationship is. You're going to be able to talk to your person. Things are going to be very, very much relaxed, and just look and just watch at how more passionate things are going to be once you are happy and relaxed in this situation. I'm just saying. So the Seven of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. Under the deck, the King of Wands here with the Seven of Cups and the Six of Swords. Okay. So this again is just an energy of acceptance. I feel like the Seven of Cups is that many options. This keys on a ring. Okay. There's going to be a decision that's going to get made here. And with that Ten of Pentacles, this talks about things changing. With the Six of Swords, going to from trouble to smoother waters. So things are going to be getting better in this connection. So I don't know what that means for you. I will take this into an extended. Those of you who would like to have more of an extended future predictive energy, we will look into that. And we will also clarify these cards here, and then we will take it into the extended message. So if you're interested, let me know, hit me up. I will send you the link. They're always $11 for the extendeds, those who are interested. And if you're a member, you don't have to pay a dime. Extendeds are always free for all of my members. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Happy Thanksgiving. Mwah.